Hey, baby, come over. It's an honor and privilege to welcome all of us here to one of our beautiful state parks. We're here at Twin Falls today. I'm going to talk about a couple of things that the Division of Forestry has going on here this week, and then I'm going to get into unveiling some fire that we were able to purchase over the last 12 months. The first thing that I want to discuss, and I think it really highlights how state agencies cooperate with each other to protect our state's beauty and our natural resources. This week at Twin Falls, we're having our biannual fire school, and we have students here from not only the Division of Forestry, we also have students from DNR Parks and DNR Wildlife. These trainees will be spend the week with a very aggressive, very hands-on training on wildfire suppression along with incident management. You know, our parks folks and the wildlife folks are instrumental in, if we would ever be unfortunate enough to have a wildfire on a park or a WMA, we want to make sure these folks are trained up so that they can start handling the incident in case we don't have time to respond until later. So that's what's going on here. I want to thank the staff in Falls. The event staff here have been phenomenal. Over the years, we've had about the last 5 or 6 fire schools here. Planning is, you know, these folks here really got their stuff together from the food side to everything. The food is awesome. I would encourage anyone, if they're wanting to have an event or a training, to use Twin Falls. They've got it really, they've got their stuff. Now I'm going to get into the big reason why we're here. Everybody sees the stuff behind us. Last August of 2023, under the governor's leadership, the legislature passed a $4 million special supplemental appropriation for us to upgrade our fire equipment. And I say upgrade very loosely because we started with leaf blowers, and now, you know, we've come a long ways. Absolutely. But if you'll bear with me, I'll run down what's sitting behind the governor here. And I'm going to start with the 2 items on the end, the 2 side-by-sides. Everybody knows what UTVs are. Well, these are special UTVs. These are 6x6 UTVs that will, you know, get us back into the Royal Fire Star. They can haul equipment and personnel safely. But the main part is what's in the bed of them there. That's a 75-gallon water tank with a pump. What that'll allow us to do is to get water back to places where we historically have never had that ability. You know, to get back up on these ridge tops and things like that, and to have a little bit of water, not only makes our suppression efforts, you know, more efficient, but it makes it safer. The next thing that I want to highlight is the heavy-duty pickup truck here. That's it's a nationally qualified, nationally certified Type 7 engine. Basically what it is a heavy-duty truck with another water tank on the back of it. That's a 100-gallon tank. We were able to purchase 17 of these with the supplemental. And I failed to mention we bought 8 of the UTVs with the tanks. The other item that I want to discuss, and unfortunately due to supply chain issues and things of that nature, we don't have with us today, but we are expecting delivery of these come November 1st or thereabouts. We're buying 3 Type 6 wildland fire engines. These are nationally qualified, nationally NFPA certified. These can go anywhere in the country and help with fires when we don't need them here. Lastly, most importantly, we're getting 2 of these D3 dozers. This isn't a cookie cutter dozer that you just see out on your construction sites and things of that nature. This dozer is equipped with a forestry package, which is the winch and the brush guard on the front, but more importantly, it's a wildfire dozer. It's equipped with additional protection for the dozer itself, with fireproof around the hydraulic hoses and things of that nature, but also environmental cap. What that does is it keeps the operator comfortable. They don't have to eat smoke and things of that nature. And I think our dozer operator, Travis, sitting back there, would agree the air conditioning is very nice. Makes the day go by a lot easier. And plus, here lately, it keeps the yellow jackets out of the cab. So if anybody spends any time in the woods, these yellow jackets are awful. With that being said, we dozer up on Wednesday, correct, Travis? Yeah, we picked it up on Wednesday from the vendor. The guy strapped it down. As they strapped it down, we unfortunately had a fire break out near Pineville. The guy literally took this from the dealership and put it on a fire on Wednesday, sir. So this stuff is getting put into service immediately. With that being said, Governor, your leadership and support are making a tangible difference in our ability to protect life, property, and the natural beauty of our great state. Not only is this equipment going to make us more efficient, it's going to make these guys safer. And that's what it's all about. And sir, for that, I appreciate it and thank you.
Now, I don't often tell people this, but I I said, what can I, and this, and the act was give them and I get called this the veterans ask so little and give so blooming much. You know, doing a great job, and all of y'all know the job you do all the time. That have clauses of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of millions, and really a lot of times it fell on deaf ears, did it not? Over and over and over. Really, you ask so little and you give so much. And for that, we should all be really grateful. I'm talking to you from the heart because truly, I get it. I really, really, really get it. And going forward, whether it be all of us, all of you, all of the politicians and the government leaders and everything, the media and everything, we better wake up. We better wake up to the fact, and it could come as awakening as just a matter of 2 or 3 weeks. We all know how dry it is. My good Lord of living. It's so dry, it's off the chart. Now, in all honesty, we may think, oh, well, we really need to spend money on this and this and this and this. We don't need those side-by-sides, or we don't need a bulldozer. For God's sake, for living, we surely don't need additional fire engines and everything. We don't need all that stuff. Until all of a sudden, the fire is coming towards you. And then all of a sudden we start screaming, oh, gracious, let's buy this and let's do this and let's do this. And we ask you, and you're always the first ones to run to the fire. You know just how much I thank you and how much I appreciate. And literally, I get it. I really, really get it. So with all that being said, we have got to continue the battle for youth.
Yes, absolutely. I will say to move.
Now, in all honesty, in the legislature, you know, on tomorrow or whatever the day may be, there's 10,000 people looking to spend $10. That's all there is to it. There's 10,000 requests to spend $10. But really and truly, all this has got to do is not rain for another couple of weeks, and those leaves fall, and we're going to have the god-awfulest mess on our hands we've ever seen. And don't anybody forget nor not appreciate these great people, because absolutely they get it, and they're worried, and we're going to Wendy's and just hanging out and everything, and we're just going through life like everything's all hunky-dory, but we could absolutely awaken to a tragedy like you can't imagine in this state. Now listen, nobody, I mean, one time I was skinny and had brown hair. One time, in all honesty, myself and another individual played in a really big golf tournament here and absolutely won it. That was a long, long time ago. I climbed every mountain and did everything and chased after every bird dog known to man, and nobody could keep up with me running through the woods. I have been there a million times. And so I really get it. I can't think of a time that it's been this dry and this tough and absolutely how dangerous it is right now. And we're here today. The leaves are starting to turn early. All's good in the neighborhood. You know, got donuts over here. Got baby dogs sitting here. All's good in the neighborhood. All it's got to do is absolutely just be a little tough for 2 or 3 more weeks, and we're going to be in big trouble. Because as soon as we got all kinds of people out in the woods hunting and stuff like that and doing all the different things that's going on, you're going to have people make mistakes, and you're going to have fires all over the place. And this is a drop in the bucket. That's all there is to it. It's great that you have this. I wish to God above we'd have had this from Cody's standpoint, but absolutely it's great that we have it now, but we need to do more. So Jeremy and all of y'all, I thank you. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, and I pray every day that things grow great in this state, and I believe with all in me that we got to really watch out. Be really careful. Always know you've got to get home. You've got to some way, somehow get home. Be careful. And Godspeed in every way, that you'll be blessed and we'll have the rain and absolutely things will be okay. But I'm really worried. And so Jeremy, thanks. And for all y'all, thanks so very much. God bless you.